We have breaking news out of the Socceroos as boss Aussie Villain announces his squad for the upcoming qualifiers against Thailand and Iran. And with the squad heavily affected by injuries, there have been a few surprise inclusions. Yeah, look, I mean, it's obviously a blow to lose Teague and Economides, and we hope that they get back fully fit soon. But, we welcome Martin Boyle to the squad. He gets a first chance to impress under my reign. And also young defender Grenwald. He's been developing well at Lazio, and I feel like this is the right time to get him involved. Hey guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome back to the Socceroos. Today we will hopefully go all but clinch ourselves a World Cup berth. It is Thailand away and Iran away, so two tough ones on the road. And if we can get 6 points here, then I think we can pack our bags. We will be off to the World Cup. Now, this is the squad that we've picked. We have made a few changes. Lawrence Thomas has come back in as a goalkeeper. I've kind of given up on Glover. He's not really developing. We're a bit, what are we now? 18 months away from the World Cup, not even, just over a year away from the World Cup. Thomas is fine, so we'll get him in, and he can sort of be the second or third choice goalkeeper. Now, the other change that we've made is Martin Boyle. We're giving him a chance. Now, the reason that he has come in is because Economides is out. There's no medical center here, so it's difficult to show you. You can kind of see here, if we go to fitness, is going to bring it up a little bit better. No, dislocated shoulder. So he's out for up to 3 months. So hopefully he'll be back sooner rather than later, because that is a bit of a blow for us. And the other injury we've had is to Ryan Teague. Now, he is out for up to 6 weeks, so he's a little bit less serious. A torn hamstring, though, is arguably for a footballer maybe a bit more serious of an injury. Now, in to replace Ryan Teague has come sort of the man that always seems to come back in Anthony Kallick. So that's his replacement. He's a different sort of player, but sort of plays in the same areas of the pitch. So that's all fine. And the other player that's come in, I've kept an eye on this guy. I've showed you him before, a promising centre-back at Lazio. I've decided now is the time to give, I think it'd be Gronewald. No idea how you would say it. But I think now is the time to give him a chance. I've taken Lachlan Jackson, or Jackson Lachlan, whatever his name is. I've taken him out of the squad to make room, and that's not a for sure thing. I just think that he's starting to develop. Now, the obvious weakness, he's not the tallest, doesn't have the best jumping reach. But look at Cannavaro. He was one of the best defenders, and he didn't have the best jumping reach either. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, but he's 17 and he might be someone that can be sort of a bolter in the squad. Another year or so's worth of development. 18, he could be, maybe worth the risk. Now, one thing I thought I'd do today before we get into the games is show you a couple of the other prospects that are maybe ready, maybe just coming a little bit too soon this World Cup. The first is this guy, Thiago Motta. Now, he is at Arsenal as another central defender. Again, a little bit taller, but still not the best jumping reach. And he, again, is not too far away. And he is, as I say, just that little bit older. So we'll see what happens with him. He's sort of around the youth teams just now. It might be maybe we call him into a future one. He doesn't quite have the same, he's not a promising centre-back as opposed to Jason we did call in. Does he have a split live, so he could represent another country, so maybe we do need to call him in sooner rather than later and just make sure that we've tied him down. But the other player that I think we can have relatively high hopes for, now unfortunately not currently in an Australian team, so it's a little bit difficult to see, but Chris Young, who's currently at Dortmund. Now again, he's been around the youth teams, again very, very high. He is usually a media description of a promising midfielder, and yeah, so there is. Again, probably we're coming up a little bit too soon for him for this World Cup, but definitely keeping an eye on him. And the fact is that a big club as well. That is well, hopefully they'll develop him properly. So a reminder of how the World Cup qualifying group looks. We are in a really good position ourselves in Iran, and that's why I say 6 points today, 18 points. I think we're there. As I said in the last episode, we've just got to finish in the top 4. Now, are 3 of those 4 teams going to get the 13 points and take our spot? It's difficult to make a case that 3 of them will, maybe 1 or 2. So we're in a really good position already, but we could really, really nail that down today. And a quick look at, what do I want to do? Not this one. We have dropped a little bit in the world rankings down to 23rd, so that defeat against Japan last episode has hurt us. And a good point was made a few episodes ago that because it's a 3 nations hosting the World Cup, we'll probably need to be, at 13th at the highest, but Mexico and USA may already be in the top 16 anyway. So, but we're probably going to need to be a little bit higher than just 16th to be a top seed for the draw. So yeah, that defeat against Japan might really end up hurting us. But let's hope we don't have to worry about that today. Look at that, Enwen Mobile is our key player. Well, who would have guessed? Let's have a look and see what we're doing here against Thailand in the first game. Now it is Ryan in goal. It's Gershbach, Suta, Degenak. I am going to go with these two. We don't need a ball player, despite what I keep telling myself that we do. And Karasic will be the right back. Moy and Hurustic will be the two in midfield. Boyle gets the start. I just want to have a look at him. He might even be a striking option. He's younger than Lecky as well, who's going to get the game on the other side. And I'm increasingly wondering if I've backed the wrong horse here, and perhaps Lecky at 34 was the wrong guy to bring back in sooner, and perhaps it should be Boyle that we brought back in. Boyle has a little bit better work rate as well, which would work for our pressing forward, but he doesn't have the jumping reach that Lecky has. So I think we'll probably find ourselves in a situation where one of these two make the final squad, and it's just a matter which one it's going to be. We're going to keep going with Tommy Rogic as a shadow striker. I think that worked okay last time, so we'll give that another go, and Juric will be the striker for this one. All right, so we can see the team sheets there. I know Thailand in real life they did have a few really good young players, but I couldn't tell you any names, so we'll just have to get by without that. Pick up we left, I don't like saying that. All right, so let's just go out there, play a natural game. The result will come. We'll pump our fists, tell them to make a difference, and hope that we can get a result away in Thailand. It's certainly one of the great away trips of Europe, isn't it? Of Asia, going to Thailand. So no doubt we will have a full boisterous section of Socceroos fans for this one. I think there's probably enough soccer and strains in Thailand at any one time to fill the stadium, to be honest. Moy with a corner. It's a decent one, but it's headed away. And, well, it's headed into just a bit of an awkward position so that Thailand come away with it. Now, can Karasic, who's a booking away from a suspension, get a stop in? He can't. And, well, it was a goal kick. It wasn't even a Matt Ryan save, so a little bit of luck there, perhaps. We've got another chance. Moy, back post. It's again headed away. Did someone just want to go and fill in that area for me, please? Not quite sure what's going on there. That's twice now we've seen the ball fall into Thailand foot. And this time we may not be so lucky. It's rattled. It's not even rattled. It's smashed the crossbar. Martin Boyle, though, with a chance now on the break. He does have some pace about him. Can he whip the cross in? We've got Juric in the middle. There's the cross. It's back post to Lecky. Oh, and it's just wide. Oh, and that's disappointing. And we go again. Ball over the top. Moy picks it up. Rogic drives a ball in there for Boyle, but Thailand pick it up. Karasic can't quite get a foot in there to win it back. Now he does. Slightly misplaced pass. Rogic to Boyle. Was he on side? He was. Can he whip in another cross? Boyle impressing me so far, but that was not his greatest moment. Moy, can he... Oh, what's happened there? He's gone down injured. And we'll put it out, guys. Don't do this. Go on. All right, do it then, Lecky. Oh. It's not the greatest sportsmanship, but no doubt that looked like a hamstring, didn't it? So I don't think... Is he going to keep taking part in the game? Apparently he is. So I regret nothing now. We should have kept playing if he's not going off. Moy, can he win that? He can. Towards Juric. Oh, and I tell you what, they're looking very, very up for it, this Thai side, aren't they? Ball across, and oh, there it is. They do have a goal. We are 1-0 down. We're finding a little bit of goodness in wide areas. I'm wondering if maybe we just want to drop this line off a little bit. And, I mean, it's been end-to-end, so it's not as though we haven't had chances of our own, but I'm just thinking, you know, maybe to try and stop them from doing what they're doing that's working for them. Let's just give them an encourage. And here we go again. Degenak with the header clear. Boyle marking his man nicely. Goes across. Gershbach, can he stop the cross coming in, please? Lecky is there. He can't stop it. And... oh, they're picking us apart. That's some good football. Um, hmm. I'm not sure what we do about this. They are just a little... Was that offside, maybe? No? It's probably wishful thinking, isn't it? Alright, I'm wondering if maybe... Let's try that. Let's try just making it difficult for them to play through us. Let's also... Well, we'll wait till after this highlight, but I think a berating is getting to the point where it might be in need of happening. Degenac gets it clear. And they're just walking it around us. I think the last time I said just take the pressure off was against Germany, and that went terribly wrong as well. So I just need to put that team talk to bed, I think. But I tell you, Thailand are playing really, really good stuff here. Moi does just about enough. And yeah, I mean, it's just a case of just trying to stay in the game. At 2-0, it's not completely gone yet. But if they get another one, then we do have some serious problems. Ball forward. Easy for Suter. See if we can show a little bit of composure here. There's a good pass for Karasic. Now, can he whip across in for us? Karasic to Lecky. Oh, it's beaten everybody. Lecky should retrieve it, though. Back in towards... Oh, it's gone in! It's Lecky! Is it going to be allowed? It's one of those, I don't understand what's happened. Has the defender and the goalkeeper gotten each other's way, perhaps? Lecky's been given the goal. I thought maybe Juric was involved here somewhere. No, it's just beaten everybody. And it's a gift that we will gratefully take. Let's try and demand more now. And it's given us a way back into the game at least. But that has not been a great half from us. Let's point the finger. Show a bit of desire. I've got faith in you. And we need to do a little bit better second half. Alright, let's encourage. Come on, guys. I think we're at the case now where we would gratefully accept the draw. Alright, so we're going to take Boyle off for... Let's go Volpato. We want you as a inverted winger. Rogic and Juric aren't having the greatest games. Let's just leave it at the one sub for now. Because what we could do is move Volpato in, get a little bit of width out there with Mobile. We're running out of time, though. This game is ticking past, isn't it? All right, let me have a think about what we do. 10 minutes to go. Okay, so we are making subs. We're taking off Lecky and Rogic. We're moving Volpato into the middle. Mobile's going to come on. Heuristic's going to move out wide as a playmaker. And Kalik is going to come on as well and go in there as a box-to-box guy. So that's what we've done. And let's hope that that can find us a way to draw this thing level. Let's berate them. I mean, we've had more shots, but... Oh, we've got a minute to go in stoppage time. Can we rescue ourselves a point here? Kalic is there. It's surely offside. Matty Ryan has got it. And it was offside anyway. We've got 50 seconds. Can we rescue this late on? This is going to further hurt the world rankings, isn't it? I think this is going to be the end of any chance we had of cracking into the top. However many... Oh, Juric is there. Just slightly overhit. 15 seconds to go. Karasic to Volpato. Back to Moi. Moi looking for Juric again. The defender is there again. And... I mean, I say we've been unlucky. We've certainly had shots, but... I mean, our goal was a little bit of luck, wasn't it? And the XG tracker there would suggest that Thailand very much deserved to win that game. And that is... Well, it's a bit of a blow, isn't it? So we can see the other results there. Iran look as though they might be about to run away with it. And that is, of course, who we face next. Thailand and Japan have both won. And so China and Iraq suddenly is outside looking in. But yeah, unexpected loss. and Karasic is going to be suspended for Iran. So that's another change we'll have to make. Guys, wait right there when we will be back for Iran. All right, welcome back. Let's brush ourselves off, go again. Suddenly, I mean, we've lost 2 of our last 3 games, but this is the team we're sending out. Again, a little bit of experimentation going on, but nothing too drastic. So Ryan in goal, Gershbach, Degenak, Chapman comes back in, and Jones for the suspended Karasic. Harry Suter, again, we know we don't usually get 2 games out of him. Moy and Devlin go in midfield again. Hrustic and also Lecky aren't going to last 90 minutes. So Mobile comes back in down the right. We're going to experiment with Volpato as an inside forward. There's no reason why he couldn't do that. So let's, as I said, experiment. And then Rogic and Juric, they both need to be much, much better than they were last time. And yeah, well, we need Juric to just pick up his form a little bit. He hasn't been playing for his club very much. And, well, we just need him back to his best. All right, so we can see the team sheets there. A couple of good players that Iran do have. I'll be interested to see how they get on in their World Cup in real life, actually. Go out there and impress me today, guys, because it certainly didn't do that against Thailand. Yeah, I think Iran could cause a few shocks. Because, I mean, I think England will beat them and probably beat them relatively comfortably. But they're usually, and they have been, very, very good defensively. I just think that, I don't think the USA will beat them. Certainly from the impression that I've gotten of the way USA plays. Devlin's done well to win the ball there, but unfortunately we've given it straight away. And yeah, I think they could be in a situation where, depending, how they go against the Scotland, Wales, Ukraine team, whichever it is of them that qualify, Volpato's won the ball back nicely there as well. I think it could come down to, one of those two to whoever gets out. I just wonder if Iran might even, scrape it on goal difference, being able to sort of hold England out a little bit more. But obviously we'll find out. This is some good football. Rogic, can he look at Juric? He's all alone. Juric! Oh! It needed to be a low cross, didn't it? And it wasn't. We've got mixed crosses on. We should probably put whipped crosses in. Gershbach now with a throw. Volpato has it. Rogic, there's a little bit of a weird cross. Mobile, can he turn and find some space? Moy! Oh! Not far away from Aaron Moy. Let's encourage. But early signs here are positive for us, aren't they? Though we haven't had as much possession. And now we have a highlight for Iran. Ball in. Degenak is there. Does, let's say, just enough. I would like to try and get the young kid on, Jason Grunewald, if we can. It may not be the game for him. I thought we'll get him into the squad. There's not a bad thing to do. And I thought maybe against Thailand he might have had a chance to come off and make his debut, but obviously that didn't go to plan at all. We've got Moy in a little bit of pocket of space. Rogic, looking for Jones, couldn't quite find him. But this is good pressure we're putting on them. And we look much more up for this game, don't we, than we did against Thailand. This is really, really good stuff. Gershbach, can he drill the cross in? It's there, and it's Mobile at the back post. And suddenly our Mobile is just a goal-scoring machine. And it's 1-0 in, let's say, Tehran. I'm assuming that's where the game will be played. And that is really, really good stuff. Gershbach, good ball in, and Anwar Mobile, towering header at the back post. And it is 1-0. Excellent stuff. We'll praise them. And we've got some defending to do now. It's away by Tommy Rogic. Mobile will pick that up. Now, if he can turn and go here, we know Mobile is quick, and he's just given it away. Jones, can he win the ball back? Not quite. And I wonder if, I'm just sort of thinking out loud, I wonder if, that's some nice football, and good save from Matty Ryan. I wonder if we just didn't match up well against Japan and Thailand, who play sort of, well, in real life anyway, play sort of similar-ish football. I think Thailand anyway, they used to play the same sort of way, like that passing, quick passing, short passing game. So I wonder if we just don't quite match up against that, and we should have won that header, shouldn't we? Degenak's in there. Chapman again. Let's encourage them. And that is a little bit of a kick, isn't it? Because we had been looking really, really good until that point. Come on. And it's knocked the stuffing out of us a little bit, hasn't it? Volpato's not having a great game. Juric again isn't having a good game. I might take Juric off for Wakayama. Let's say we've been the better team. Just keep doing what you're doing. We'll be fine. Try and build a bit of confidence that way. I wonder, actually, Juric, could we play him? All right, let's stick to my original thought. Let's take him off. Let's get Wakayama on. Now, Wakayama has a little bit of passing vision about him. So let's try him as a deep-lying forward with Rogic as the shadow striker and see if that works for us. Just not being completely convinced by Juric of recent times. I think he's still our first choice striker. Strikers just go through those patches, don't they? And maybe he's just off his game ever so slightly. He could be tired as well, you know. I play him every time, you know, both games every time pretty much. So that could be an issue. Although he's not playing that much for his club. And I think maybe actually that might more likely be the issue. That's offside, isn't it? Or was Degenac playing him on? Oh dear. No, it is offside. Let's just tweak. Let's just do that. If they're going to try and just lump it over our heads, then that's what we mean. He's a mile offside. But we'll just be a little bit cautious that that's what they're trying to do. And we've got a highlight here. It's going to be a free kick, is it? Gershbach stands over it, goes short to Devlin. Forward for Wakayama. What can he do? We've got a good ball on there for Mabil. Mabil's in! Mabil's got himself a second goal. Wakayama with the assist. The kid's done good there, hasn't he? As a deep-lying forward, he has played him in an absolute treat. And it's Mabil with his second of the game. Wakayama, look at that. Turns his defender. Mabil with the run. That's a really good goal, isn't it? And well, have we just stumbled across something there with Wakayama? I do think Tommy Rogic, I mean, he has goals in him, doesn't he? I do think as a shadow striker, just trying to get him a little bit more involved, a little bit closer to goal. Oh, if it prays, this is his highlight started. Please get it away, guys. Rogic is, oh, go away. Volpato's not having a good game, so we'll take him off. We'll get Boyle on. Try him out there as an inside forward. And again, from a corner, this time it is definitely Tommy Rogic. Degenac is having a... I mean, it's not Degenac's fault, that one. He's only playing a 6-2. All right, I'm going to take a risk here and get the kid on. The smart thing would be to bring on Harry Maguire. No, not Harry Maguire. Harry Suter, but we're not going to do that. He has tackling 17. The only thing he doesn't have is jumping reach. Boyle with a chance, and that is not going to get you a spot in the World Cup, mate, if you keep doing that. So we have a 17-year-old Socceroo. He may... No, Wakayama was younger, wasn't he? So he may even be the youngest, but Wakayama was definitely only 16 when he made his debut. Here we go with Mabil. To Moy. Oh, it's a poor pass. And with Jones getting forward, we've let them in down the side. This is not good. Chapman with a good tackle. It's still there and it's over the bar. All right, you know what? Let's just go positive and encourage and just... A point's not bad. We're into stoppage time. It's been an even game. It's been a decent game. We can't defend the corner to save ourselves, and that's what's cost us in the end. But to go to Iran and take a point, it's not too bad, is it? So there we go. Draws all round. Now we have, with 3 games to play, what's the gap there? 6, 7 points. So we're almost there. Iran is there. If my maths is correct, which possibly it's not. Mourinho is having a look at Volpato again. I'm surprised Mourinho is still the Roma boss. But guys, that will do it for today. We're not there yet, but we are almost. We would have been there if we could defend the corner. So we will be back next time, and we will be back to hopefully seal it. It's going to be China. It's a one-off game, and if we win, then we will be at the World Cup. Until then, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.